learn how black
Are you with the father of your child?
All of this and that.
Are you with the father of your child?
You were a little bit triggered by the fact that I was wearing a blonde wig, sir.
Are you with the father of your child? But the truth of your broken family is very sad. And the fact that you're so ashamed of your bad behavior, you won't tell the truth. You're scared of the truth.
Down to everybody, we have a clip from the Lapeef Network, more specifically the Saint in the Center. Some people know who he is, some people you don't, but that's okay. It's all good. He's an intelligent brother, and he holds women's feet to the fire. Let's get right into it.
Funny enough, I disagree with True and I disagree with Saint, because I disagree that it's not relevant to bring up his culture or where he's from as he's speaking, because he's quite literally speaking from a place of ignorance. And that's the main thing. If ignorance is your driver, that's going to be problematic. If you don't approach a culture with curiosity and you believe you know more about that culture, especially what you've learned from YT people and YT media or white media, you are going to have an issue. You're going to come off as tone deaf. You're going to come off as ignorant, which is exactly what he did. As I said, he contradicted himself in his exact statement. But what I also disagree with is you can't call it disparaging if that's quite literally what you're doing. You're disparaging them. You said they're irrelevant and then relevant at the same time. You said they have no resources, but yet you enjoy the country. Like, it is this back and forth.
No, that's incorrect. You just misstated that. You said I said they're irrelevant and relevant at the same time. You'd have to clarify that.
Let me finish though. Thank you. Anyways, so you are contradicting yourself by saying it's not to disparage them. I love that. No. You are disparaging them, because what people do when they're typically xenophobic is you're the nice ones. But as soon as somebody makes me upset, I'm going to throw out every single xenophobic trope there is to throw out in order to offend you. And that is quite literally what you're doing, while also saying I have black friends like the YT people do. So it's not, that is what you're doing, sir. So let's just call a spade a spade. If you want to disparage them this whole time, disparage them, but don't say you're not doing it while we see and hear you doing it. That's not honest.
Let's get into it. So you said xenophobic. What does xenophobic mean?
Finish up real quick by saying.
Oh, because you took a break. I thought you were finished.
Another thing that's included in culture is hair. So whether or not I have it black, blonde, blue, purple, green, it's mine. And I'm going to do it with what I please. What's funny is you sat here today saying we have a dominant culture, while just last week you wanted to shame the fact that I had a blonde wig on my head. I will have every color on my head, and you don't get to tell me how black I am.
I see. You're offended from last week. Now,
this yes, I am. I'm glad I was here to address you, because you I was not on the panel. So
very
yeah,
good.
I'm address you now that
you're offended from last week. That's extraordinary. I hate that you were angry for. You just said that you'd stop talking. You just said you would stop talking. Thank you very much. It's a shame that you had to be angry for an entire week. Next time you can DM me on IG. We can get that out. I don't want you to be mad for that long. Now, with regards to you having a blonde wig, I didn't address you directly because I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about an archetype, which is to say that our woman is so lost that she imitates the racial features of another group. It's really an embarrassment. And that's why we have to get you guys under control. You cannot be black while wearing the racial features of Europeans. You're a Negropean, and it's bad. And that's why I have to address it. Now, I didn't talk directly to you because you don't matter. You see, you're representing something that is very common. So I spoke to the behavior. I wasn't there to insult you, but clearly you took it personally. And it was not intended, because you're lost. We can't fix you. But what we can do is we can deal with the young women and teach them that you are so extraordinary as a black human being that you can do something no other woman can do. When your hair grows, it grows up toward the sun with life. It doesn't fall dead and dangle down like the Caucasians. You can do something no other woman can do, yet you choose to imitate them as though they are your superior. Who are they to imitate? No one. So when you defend the fact that you would like to damage your hair with heating treatments or with chemicals, no, I don't think it's good that you use those toxic chemicals. And I'm going to tell you to love yourself. And it's with the love that I give you that you react with anger, holding on to what has been pushed into you through colonialism and enslavement. And that's why you rage against me. You're the best example of an unruly, angry black woman who.
I'm sorry, guys. I had to pause real quick. Do you see how she is acting? Do you see what it is like to talk to some, not all, but a nice sizable amount of black women in America? He is spitting facts. He is saying 100% facts, and he's making logical points. And instead of like listening to him, she's low key mocking him. While he's trying to, he's honestly bigging her up, but she's so foolish she can't see that he's complimenting her. And he's showing her, listen, there's a better way. And this is why the black community is in shambles, because of women like this. I'm gonna back it up a little bit.
The love that I give you, that you react with anger, holding on to what has been pushed into you through colonialism and enslavement. And that's why you rage against me. You're the best example of an unruly, angry black woman who rages against the very man that she says she wants to protect her and lead her. Oh, now, there's that piece. Now I'm going to carry on to address your piece about culture. You mentioned xenophobic. Mm-hmm. Would you define that word real quick?
You got the definition, darling. Continue.
I knew she wasn't gonna.
I just asked you politely.
No, I won't do labor for you. You can do it.
You just used a word. I just want to make sure we have a similar understanding. Would you mind defining xenophobic? I'm asking a word that you used. I'm just asking you to define it so we can make sure we're having the same conversation.
You can define it for yourself.
I see. So this is the immaturity. And this is the unruly nature. Yes. We're supposed to be having a conversation. Just to make sure that we're having the same conversation, I asked you to define the word because I had an eerie feeling that perhaps you misuse the word or misunderstand the word. And if that's the case, then that's why you would misunderstand what I'm saying.
How about you define it? Let's see.
One second. When you confront me with so much anger and viciousness,
no, you interrupted.
You're not confident enough to define the words that you use.
While I was talking, so I made sure you understood.
You're interrupting right now. May I complete a sentence?
No, I'm
just pointing out the
way you interrupted me.
May I complete a sentence? Thank you. I'm just pointing out that you're so confident, yet not confident enough to define a word that you used. And this is a clear expose. You sat there, you saw me on the panel. You're like, I'm gonna get my revenge because he mentioned black women wearing white women's hair. I mean, that's not even the current topic. So already we see that you're engaged on something else. But I like this topic because this is an important thing to deal with. And we have to deal with the fact that a lot of you behave like animals. And no, I won't stand for it. And I'll continue saying exactly what I said. And I mean every bit of it. And you're a lost female. And are you married? Are you married to the father of your child?
Oh, you think I'm going to answer your questions about my personal life? Well,
I'll answer the same question. The reason you won't answer it is due to shame. My grandmother always said, when you feel ashamed, you have to hide. The truth will set you free. The truth will set you free. If you ask me, Marquette, are you with the mother? Are you with the mother of your children? I'm just asking you politely. You can say yes or no. You can say yes or no.
Let me make myself very, very clear.
Why won't you answer the question? Are you ashamed?
When someone intends,
you're ashamed. That's a pity.
To a point to where they quite literally paused their substream of our mainstream while they were supposed to be listening to the white woman being anti-black to speak about the wig. So no chemicals involved. I had on my head for 10 minutes of your stream to the point where you did not even finish streaming because you went into speaking about every single Aboriginals and all the archetypes of people with blonde hair and how black.
Are you with the father of your child?
All of this and that.
Are you with the father of your child?
You were a little bit triggered by the fact that I was wearing a blonde wig, sir.
Are you with the father of your child?
You want to speak about prioritizing, and
I want to speak about the black family. Are you with the father of your child?
Wearing a Peter Miller knockoff.
Wigs are not important. Are you with the father of your child?
Leather tufted couch to try to act like you are.
Are you with? This is not a couch. This is a chair. Are you the father of? Are you with the father of your child?
Idolizing white culture, sir.
Here's a funny thing. You're talking about my chair. You're talking about I'm bald. That's cool. But the most important thing is family. Are you with the father of your child? I can change chairs. I can change chairs. Are you with the father of your child?
Your entire bloodline, all your children and your wife combined.
Are you with the father of your child?
What I want to tell you is next time you want to come for me, make sure
you don't have. I'm not coming for you. Just calm down. Are you with the father of your child?
For 10 minutes.
Are you with the father of your child?
My hair.
Are you with the father of your child?
Time and money speaking about my hair than.
Are you with the father of your child? That's all I'm asking.
Let me go ahead and say this.
Why won't you just say simply yes or no? Why are you so ashamed?
Labor on your own.
I'll answer any question that you ask me. Can we be honest here? You're ashamed.
Xenophobia on your own.
You're ashamed
by yourself.
You don't care about any of the things you said. You don't care about me being bald. You don't care about my couch.
Saint and Pretty, if y'all don't mind, right? We just want to move it forward, right? So I think that question won't be answered, Saint. But if I read the definition of xenophobia, can you respond to that and then get a response to true?
No, sir. I'll tell you why. Because you're not the one who used the word xenophobia. She's the one who used the word xenophobia. And if we're being honest here, if someone uses a word and a person engaging in dialogue says define the word, it's completely valid. Because I'm making an effort to understand you. But it's in her anger that she refuses to define the very word that she used. And what I'm explaining to her is that the behavior I'm observing from her is that of an unruly black woman. And it does not come from this conversation. It comes. Why are you interrupting? Ma'am, calm down.
Pretty, let him just finish, and then you can get an unadulterated response. And then we gotta move forward.
So angry. So very angry.
Just condense it real quick, and then we'll get her.
That's why I know that you're not with the father of your child because of this behavior. And that's why you're scared to say, no, Marquette, I'm not with the father of your child, because you're only going to validate that everything I say is accurate. You're living the unfortunate archetype that I've pointed out, whereas I'm living at the level that I represent. You can talk about my chair. You can talk about my custom handmade suit. But I'm talking about family. I'm talking about your family. The truth of your family is sad. My chair can be very sad. I'll just go get a new chair. But the truth of your broken family is very sad. And the fact that you're so ashamed of your bad behavior, you won't tell the truth. You're scared of the truth.
Go ahead.
Answer. Are you with the father of your child? Your family. No, don't try to flip it. It's too late. We've already heard you ignore the question. Go ahead, answer. Go ahead.
Pretty, it's safe to say you're not going to answer that question. You're not going to define xenophobia, right?
I'll answer the question though. If she answers, I'll answer.
Okay. So this part.
Why is she scared of the truth? How could you trust someone who doesn't like the truth?
Because saying we just a little bit off topic, right? So I think this topic has so much value. We just want to make sure we can redirect, you know?
Let me tell you something, man. We need more men to stand on business like this gentleman right here, the saint in the center. Hold women accountable, hold their feet to the fire. Do not allow them to just continue to move the goalposts. Stick to your question. He was absolutely right. She didn't answer that question because she is ashamed of it, which is why a lot of women, if a woman doesn't answer the question, it's because either she doesn't have an answer or she's ashamed of it, which is why they hate that question. What do you bring to the table? Because so many are brought up to believe that they don't have to do anything, that being a woman is just good enough. What we witness right now is an intelligent brother who started off giving her a compliment, and then it went south real quick because she's just unruly. These are the majority of women, not just black women, but the majority of women in America. But more specifically black women, because they come with the attitude too. Not all of them, of course, but we're not going to sit here and deny that this is happening. Anytime you can't have a reasonable, logical conversation without can you imagine if you come home to that every single day, or you're married to her and y'all have a disagreement and she's acting like this, you're trying to find a solution, babe, but no, you were wrong because of this, and this is how she's acting, not being heard, not anything. And Saint's right, that's probably why she isn't with the father of her child, because he had to deal with this. He's like, forget it, I'm not doing that, I'm not dealing with it. No, I'm not dealing with it. But guys, that's it for today's video. Check out this one. Check out this Anton Daniels clip or this Tommy Sotomayor clip, and I'll see you on another one.